Hey everybody. My name's Will. I'm Josh's older brother. And for those of you who know me, I'm not really much of a public speaker. I'll leave that to my wife Nicole. She's a conversationalist and usually much more friendly. As many of you know, this past summer Nicole and I got married, and Josh was my best man, and he was standing up here, so he thought it would be good to share a few stories about me, so I thought I should return the favor. So I'd like to start off first by reading a letter that I found when I moved in my new apartment that I got from Josh a long time ago when he was 11 years old. And when we were younger, our family served as missionaries overseas in Thailand. And when I turned 15, my parents sent me back to the U.S. And Josh wrote me a number of letters, and this is just part of one of those letters he wrote me. So this is it. Hey Will, how's school going? I've been doing good at my school. On a math test, I got a 96. I miss you a lot. I'm on a basketball team. We lost the first game, 7-77. We tied against Harrow, and then he says, I miss you very much, your brother, Josh. And the letter took up an entire page, but that was because there was a huge smiley face with tons of teeth on it. So. But on a more serious note, ever since we were young, Josh has always loved to play, laugh, and have fun with friends. He was always really active in sports. He played soccer, football, rugby, but I've never seen him run faster than when we were in Malaysia. And he tried playing with another monkey's babies, and that mother monkey came chasing after him. And his heart was going like 200 beats a minute, I think. Yeah. But anyway, he has also done really well academically as well. He's never really had to study as hard or work as hard as I did. He completed nursing school at Lipscomb University and was one of only 3 people selected to be in the nursing residency there at Vanderbilt Medical Center. And he's currently working at Vanderbilt now as a registered nurse in the pediatric ER, and couldn't be more proud of him. But more than talents and accomplishments, Josh has always been there for his family. When I needed him, when I was younger, I had a lawn care business, and he was always there to help me every summer. And when I needed a friend to talk to during hard times, he was there. And even when I gashed my head open playing intramural sports and didn't know if I had a concussion, he drove me to the ER. So thanks for always being there, buddy. Laura, you thought I forgot about you, didn't I? All right, so I've known Laura since 2009, and we weren't always close. Actually, the first time I really met her, I was watching a football game on TV, and her face pops out in front of the TV and was like, hey, I'm Laura. I'm like, hey, move, I'm watching the game. But you know, we were younger back then, and I was a lot more ornery too, so, but we've gotten a lot better now, and I've gotten a lot better now, so. But all honesty, you know, I've always just wanted my brother to be with the right girl for him. And since then, the one thing I've learned is that Josh is much happier and a much more complete man with Laura in his life. And I know that he truly cares for her more than anyone else. And I knew that this past summer. We were out celebrating having my bachelor party. We were out on the lake, and Laura had gotten into an accident. And Josh was on the phone with her, and the first thing he said was, are you okay? Are you hurt? And that right there showed me how much he cared for her, you know. And I knew right then that this was for real. So I've seen Josh and Laura grow and mature together for 5 years now. And they've grown closer as a couple, and I know that their love and relationships is only going to continue to grow during their marriage. Laura, I'm honored to have you as my sister-in-law and as a part of our family. And Josh, I don't know if you ever got any better at basketball, but you lucked out finding Laura. So, I love you guys both, and I wish nothing but the best for you guys and for your future marriage.
sister Hannah. Are you ready?
Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Laura's younger sister Hannah. This is not my forte at all, so bear with me. I sat down many times to try to type something and write something, but like I said, this is not my forte, so I've got a few ideas and I'm just going to do what comes natural. For those of you who don't know Laura, the vast majority of y'all do, she's more of a delicate personality. And so, growing up, I think Laura kind of viewed me more as the guinea pig more than the little sister. So, my parents both enrolled my sister and I into a swimming lesson, swim team, thingamajigger for the summer. Laura here, even though she was the older sister by 2 years, well, basically 2 years, she wouldn't get in the pool or anything of that matter. She would sit on the side and just have her legs crossed and she, okay, I'll go ahead, that kind of thing. And she would keep her eye on me. She also thought she was my mother as well. But she'd keep her on me for a week. It was just a week span of learning how to swim. 3 days she sat there and just watched me. And after she learned I didn't die, she thought it was okay. She'd always watch me. She was older than me by 2 years. Yet I was the first one to ride the bike. My dad tried to take her out and force her and go, Laura, and she, you know, that kind of thing. She wouldn't do it, and then finally my dad's like, I gotta teach Laura, so gotta teach you. I said, okay. And so I started learning how to ride a bike, and after demolishing completely the neighbor's bush multiple times, and after Laura had a challenge course to see if it was legit that I knew how to ride a bike, and me breaking my arm, then coming back, in 2 separate places, might add, and then coming back, she goes, you didn't complete it, you don't know how to ride a bike. She made a circle that big and I had to go around it. But I had to come back and do it, and broke the cast, but dadgummit, I did it. Laura was always treating me as the guinea pig, and over the years I've kind of seen that the roles have reversed. Some of y'all that may know, I started out Lipscomb and transferred to Cumberland, but Laura was there for me the entire way, and she thinks of me as her daughter still, I guess, but she's taking care of me, and over the years, she's always, stayed on me about my school schedule, made sure I was okay, and I know if I ever get to this point, she's going to be on top of me, and you got to do this, you got to do this, because I've already heard an earful of that until this point. But it's been amazing to kind of get to see the vice versa of my sister. She just graduated her master's in accounting, so I think that's applaud itself. But over the years, just kind of get to see my sister grow and be, the woman that she is today, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I'm the most protective person of her, and I look up to her immensely, and I think you know that, but if not, and then one of the stories that my mother tells more than anything was, I don't remember too much about it, but I don't know the details, but we were at McDonald's, and Laura had her hair down to there, and she was up in one of those little tube thingamadoobers, and like I said, this is my forte, so excuse the weird language. But she was up in one of the tube thingies, and I look up there in one of the glass plastic things. There's a little boy that's older than her. Has her hair and is pulling on her and beating her up and all this other crap. And so my mom pulls me aside and just looks at me and says, you go up there and you do whatever it takes to get him off. Do you understand me? Of course, I just... and to which I responded at the age, okay. So, her being 2 years older and him being older than her, you could see that, and it was against my, whatever. Mom is being pulled off of this woman by my father. I'm going up in the tube, going to get this boy, and I got him off. So, I will get you. We talked the other night at the rehearsal dinner about first time we met. Hannah and I were both discussing how we first met each other's sibling. Apparently, first time Hannah met Laura, she was dressed as a pirate. Coincidentally, first time I met Josh, he was dressed as a pirate. I was still at Friendship Christian School as a junior, and I was handling it rough that my sister had gone to Lipscomb. Was coming home, getting ready to study for a big test, that kind of thing. And next thing I know, I look up on the deck, this full-on pirate outfit comes out, and I thought we were being robbed, to be honest. Nobody was supposed to be home, and I see this man I'd never seen in my life. Full-on pirate, gets on top of the deck, and, ahoy, me matey, come on my ship, and all this other crud. To which I just accepted, okay. We're getting robbed by a pirate, got it. And then I see my sister come out, hey, hi, all this other stuff, and then, of course I got excited by that, and I completely forgot there was a pirate there. All that stuff. And that night, I looked over and I said, what's he all about? She goes, oh, he's just a friend, no big deal. And I was like, you need to date him. No, we're just friends. Which I say, I was right. This is the first boy she ever brought home that I approved of as well, so rub that in your face a little bit. But I've seen both of them, like Will stated, Josh is an RN at Vanderbilt, which speaks for itself. Laura graduated with a master's, so these two were able to accomplish so much as individuals. I am ecstatic to see what their future holds together, what they're going to be able to accomplish. They are inseparable, and I cannot wait to see what they're able to do together, and they're going to be able to, accomplish great things. So, congratulations to both of you. And take this.
I just personally wanted to thank everyone for being here. Okay, it has to be on the channel. I want to thank everybody for being here, friends and family alike. It means a great deal to both of our families that you are here celebrating with us. A lot of thought and time and tears and money got thrown into this event, and it couldn't have been more beautiful. And I'm just so ecstatic with the way that it turned out and that y'all are able to enjoy this time with us together. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank a few people. Of course, this beautiful barn belongs to Terry Darty and Tom Radcliffe. And they're outside, but when you see them, just tell them, hey, awesome. Our cake was provided by Stacy Tyree at Sweet Things Bakery. Our catering is awesome food, Michael's Cafe. Martha Underhill Floral. Who am I? Complete MVP. Oh my gosh, haven't they done an awesome job so far, everybody? And then we couldn't have done all of the decorations. We couldn't have done anything without Leslie Zellner. Woo! And Wendy Haley. And of course, my parents and his parents alike put a lot of time into planning this event with us. So if we can get a round of applause just for the parents. And Josh, do you want to say anything?
I can say exactly what you just said. I want to tell everyone that I appreciate you guys coming out today. I know it's really cold outside, and we did the best we could with the heaters and everything, but I appreciate everyone coming out here. A lot of you guys had to drive pretty far to get out here, so thank you.
All right. Let's have a good time.